Welcome back, everybody. It's DXMTV. We're here and making it happen for the team. You're the team, so let's make it happen. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, man, this is gonna be an interesting video, man. It's Eminem. It's like the 8 times he went too far or whatever on rap. Let me read it verbatim, man. His this is crossed the line, apparently. I don't remember his this is crossing the line, but apparently his this is crossing the line. People had issue with it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check it out, man. I did this for y'all. I did this for us. That was my first YouTube video name. My first YouTube page name, like mad long time ago. I do this for us. No, I do this for me. I had like a dope Gucci Man, a ridiculous freestyle. Yo, YouTube got rid of that channel. It's crazy. Like I can't even find that no more. It's insane. I wish I could find it, man. That'd be crazy. Anyway, but let's check out what the whole thing with Eminem. You know, we fans of Eminem over here, so we don't do no Eminem slander and none of that. I do poke at Eminem here and there, pause about certain things, but for the most part, you know, I'm definitely a fan. Eminem was like one of my first artists I ever listened to. So, you know what I mean? When it comes to rap, Eminem, I'll give y'all a list. It was Eminem, Bow Wow, bro. Hate me, but they introduced me. It was Eminem, Bow Wow, and I got the Lil Wayne, man. So like, it is what it is. But I always champion Eminem being one of the first lyricists I actually listened to be real. He was the first lyricist. Then like after Eminem, Bow Wow was Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot who was before Nelly, and then I got the 50 Cent. You know what I mean? It just that timeline just kind of, you know what I mean? I guess as I aged and Ludacris was there, and as I aged, you know what I mean, kept going up. But anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get into this song. You know what I mean? Let's say everybody break the thumb, crack the notification bell. Memberships for share this for free $99, memberships for $2.99, merch on DXMTV.com. You already know what it is. You know what we came to do. Make it happen for the team, and the team is you. Oh, I'm getting better. I was like, y'all saw that? Yeah. I got bars, man. I just don't be, you know what I mean? Just playing on field. All right, let's get it.
You got a couple of ghostwriters, but to these kids it don't actually matter.
Eminem's debut was in 1999, so he's had a lot of time to watch the younger rappers come up in the genre and see what they're made of. And while he does like some of them, others he feels like they're nothing more than mumble rappers.
Hey, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Very viciously, why these dudes want to take pics from me? Said she gay, but still into me.
And Eminem isn't afraid to voice his thoughts, especially with number one. Okay,
hey, listen. Lil Pump was fire, bro. I don't care what nobody said. Lil Pump was fire, bro. He was fire. I don't know what he doing right now with Lil Pump. I think he came out with a song recently. Lil Pump's kind of fire, bro. He just made bad decisions and you know what I mean, whatever. But he was kind of fire. He was in a certain space of music, not necessarily like lyrical and all that, but like when it came to like a vibe and like let's turn up, Lil Pump was fire, man.
Okay, Tyler, come back to this and ask him the question. Number 8, Eminem versus mumble rappers and ghostwriters. Before we go into full-on personal beefs, I feel it's important to note something else. Why Eminem is doing this in the first place? Why is he going after all these mumble rappers? Well, it's honestly because when Eminem was coming up in the hip-hop/rap scene, you needed to be the best lyricist in the world to get noticed, which is why Eminem got noticed, and was later refined by the one and only Dr. Dre. But today, mumble rap is starting to take a hold. If you don't know the term, it means a rapper who says very simple lyrics.
Wait, this is a little older, isn't it? This is like, when, 4 years ago? All right. Mumble rap kind of making like a slight comeback with, who was just mumble rapping? Somebody just was kind of, whatever.
Or says ones that are so drowned out that you can't understand them when they're singing. Hence, mumble rappers. Eminem hates that, because that makes them not real singers, and yet they're making millions off of trash songs. The other issue is that there are rappers out there who hire other people to
I didn't hit pause just now. What's that?
Write their lyrics for them, and then they take the credits. This is called ghostwriting, and to people like Eminem, it's an insult to all the
So talking about, is Eminem gonna diss Chat GPT? Because that's the thing too.
hard nights of writing that they do.
Yeah.
And lucky you, he said, you got a couple ghostwriters, but to these kids it don't actually matter. They're asking me, what the f happened to hip-hop? I said, I don't have any answers.
But to these kids it don't actually matter. They're asking me what happened to hip-hop. I said I don't have any answers.
He's saying that to these rappers, it doesn't matter if they use a ghostwriter, but to the people listening, they can tell something is off. And they're wondering why the genre is changing like this. In Fall, Eminem makes it very clear where he stands. All I know is that I wrote every single word of everything I've ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts.
No, as I wrote every single word of every.
Oh, that was hard. I don't feel like they're taking it too far. Though. I feel like he just, you know what I mean?
Everything I ever murdered, time to separate the sheep from goats.
Eminem is known for his passion that he puts into his songs, and all his lyrics are 100% his, and he knows it, and his fans know it, and the people who listen to the music definitely know it. But to all of those who don't like him, consider yourself warned. He won't hesitate to lay you out. Number 7, Eminem versus Vince Staples. What you're
I didn't know this beef existed. Wait a minute. Vince is super funny. Eminem is kind of funny too. This might have been. Damn, how I missed this? Hold up.
going to see in some of these listings is that Eminem has had beef with some of these guys in the past. And a good example to start this off with is Vince Staples. It's true, Eminem and Staples haven't had the most overt battles, but when Eminem did a freestyle rap on BET once, Staples saw it and called it trash, and that he felt Eminem could do better. That's definitely not something you say to the real Slim Shady.
But that's Vince Staples though. That's who he is. Like, yeah, I heard better. Eminem fire, but that was it. Vince Staples like the funniest rapper we got.
So on the Kamikaze album, Eminem decided to take the diss and return it back via his song The Ringer, shouting out, "If I press the issue just to get the anger out, Full Magazine could take Staples out." Here he's saying that he's actually going light on Vince Staples, which isn't something you associate with Eminem, but he notes that, should it come to it, he'll take Staples out. Naturally, when the song was released, Vince Staples had a bit to say on the issue, but what surprised most was that he actually said Eminem should beef with Machine Gun Kelly instead of him, and he did. But Staples also said, meet in a neutral location, a Cracker Barrel or Trader Joe's, somewhere they're both comfortable, and just squabble up. Curious choice of words, don't you think? Number 6, Eminem versus
Vince, like I said, Vince different, bro. He's like, go to a Cracker Barrel or a Trader Joe's. He's the funniest rapper, right? He's hilarious, dog. Like, he dissed both of y'all just now. And he shouldn't have did it like that, but it still was like, it's still comical. He shouldn't have did that, but it was comical, man. I gotta be honest. He was trying to be extra, man. He ain't had to do that. But, that beef was epic, man. He had a great suggestion with the Eminem MGK. That was a great suggestion.
versus Lil Yachty. With the case of Yachty, Eminem takes full aim at the mumble genre, of which Yachty has been accused of many times of being part of. In The Ringer, Eminem goes off on him. I can see why people like Lil Yachty, but not for me though. Not even dissing. It just ain't for me. All I am simply is an MC. Maybe Stan just isn't your cup of tea. Maybe your cup's full of syrup and lean.
I can see why people like Lil Yachty, but not me though. Not even dissing, it just ain't for me.
Ironically, Eminem is actually saying in part that Lil Yachty is okay, and not the worst of the mumble rap crew. But he does take some time to talk about what real music is, referencing his major popular hit Stan, which was a very powerful narrative of a fan who took things too far. He's not saying that Lil Yachty is Stan, but rather that he should aspire to tell the kind of powerful storytelling that Stan did. Storytelling in music is a powerful thing when it's done right. And that's why Eminem has beef with mumble rappers, because they don't seem to care about those things. Number 5, Eminem versus Lil Pump and Lil Xan. Personal question.
Eminem is fighting people that he shouldn't fight. When he's doing this whole list so far is a bunch of people he shouldn't fight. He's going at like, this is like low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it's low-hanging fruit. Like, and I know it's old at the time. He might have been like, but like, Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? That's low-hanging fruit, bro.
Personal question. What is it with everyone calling themselves Lil? I mean, like, really? I guess Wayne's popular, but like, there's so many of them. Anyway, Eminem actually takes aim at 2 different rappers in one verse of The Ringer. And he doesn't just take beef with their songs. Lil Pump, Lil Xan imitating Lil Wayne. I should aim at everybody in the game. Pick a name. I'm fed up with being humble. And rumor is I'm hungry. I'm sure you heard bumblings. I heard you want to rumble like an empty stomach. I heard you're mumbling, but it's jumbled in mumbo jumbo.
I can say Lil Pump, Lil Xan, imitate Lil Wayne. I should aim at everybody in the game. Pick a name.
It's pretty evident
the way he
but Eminem
pieced it up, because when he said it's trash, but then when Eminem said it'd be like, oh yeah, I really did say that. When he said it's trash, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, imitate Lil Wayne. Yeah, he said it's trash. I'm just saying, I'm different.
But Eminem really doesn't like these two, for logical reasons. He feels like they're doing nothing but copying the acts of better rappers like Lil Wayne, who he clearly respects. Plus, as they're a part of the mumble rap genre, Eminem finds them guilty of being lame and not true singers. What's ironic, though, is that Lil Pump replied to Eminem after the song's release and said,
"Singers is wild. True singers, they're rappers, sir."
I deserved that. Does that mean he'll change his ways? Well, we'll just have to see. Number 4, Joe Budden. When it comes to disses, they don't always have to come from rappers purely. Instead, they can come from people who think they know rap and yet clearly don't. For Eminem, that means taking shots.
Yo, the disrespect, the Joe Budden disrespect is crazy. Bruh, you talking about people that they'll have to be for rappers, people that think they know music. Joe Budden is a rapper, bro. Like, don't disrespect Joe like that. Lord, bruh. What?
Taking shots at guys like Joe Budden, who sees themselves as purists of the genre and loves doing hot takes. To which Eminem says, I'm sorry, wait, what's your talent? Oh, critiquing. My talent? Oh, bitch. I don't know who the f y'all are.
Your talent? Oh, critiquing my talent. Oh, I don't know who the f y'all are.
So basically, if you don't make music, or you've never had a hand in music, who are you to critique a guy like Eminem?
Joe Budden has a #1 hit. Like, we're not doing that. He made music, so bro. Dude who made this video, that's an L on your behalf. Eminem, let me correct what he was saying. He was saying at this point in time, you don't make music. Your talent is critiquing me, a great. My talent is being a great. That's what he was saying. Joe Budden has made music before. He has made a hit. He just did not like the way he made that hit, so he strayed away from making other songs like that. But he has a whole wave. A lot of stuff that's going on right now is Joe Budden. He created a wave, bro. We're not doing that. Don't be disrespectful.
Exactly. So stop. Number 3, Eminem versus Migos. This one is all about context. Mainly the context of how a certain group of singers do their raps. In this case, Migos. For and not alike, Eminem spews out the following. Brain dead, eye drops. Payment, Cyclops. They bed, iPod. Maybach, Maybach. Trainwreck, sidewalks. Payless, high tops. K-Fed, IHOP. Paytex, eye spots.
Bag, my buck. Train wrecks, sidewalks. Payless, high tops.
Yeah. If you're confused, don't be. I'll explain here. Migos is another that is just lumped in with mumble rap. And what's worse in Eminem's eyes is that they've done lyrics that make simply no sense because there's no connection to anything that's being sung. And thus, Eminem mocks him for it by imitating it in the song. You have to admit, no matter who sings that kind of stuff, it does sound ridiculous.
Sir, once again, you shut up. You don't know. This is starting to make me mad. You don't know what you're talking about. Migos are they actually do make sense when they was doing what they was doing. They just bounce a certain way. So you may feel like, oh, it doesn't make sense, but it does. Just kind of understand the correlations of what they're saying. But whatever. Dude who's making this video is irritating me.
Number 2, Eminem versus Drake. You might not think that a guy like Drake would be in Eminem's crosshairs, especially since they've done shows together and clearly have an appreciation for one another on some level. But in Kamikaze, Eminem doesn't hold back by calling out Drake. Or at the very least, many speculate he's calling out Drake because of some wordplay, such as, you got some views, but you're still below me. Mine are higher. So when you compare your views, you get overlooked. And I don't say the hook unless I wrote the hook. Curious as to how this is an insult.
That was hard. I don't say the hook unless I wrote the hook. That was hard. Yo, why that part hard? I don't say the hook unless I wrote the hook.
Drake? Well, the use of the word views is apparently a reference to Drake's 2015 album of the same name. And when you look at the views on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and more, you'll see that Drake has a lot, which Eminem acknowledges. However, he still says that his are higher than Drake's, which is also...
I mean, I get it, but he's just saying views from the 6. He wasn't saying like views of my albums. So
true. He also accuses Drake of being a guy who uses a ghostwriter with that,
oh, but views from the 6. I'm from the 6 and this is my views. Whatever.
I wrote the hook line. Drake has been fighting these allegations for years. And though no one has proven that he uses one, and he has songs saying that he doesn't, and hating on those who do, the rumor just somehow persists. Then there's the line, the fans waited for this moment like that feature. When I stole the show. Ha, sorry I took forever. Here he's referencing the song.
Oh, I took forever. But you didn't have the best verse, though. I don't know. Who had the best verse on Forever? Hold up. Who had the best verse on Forever? Hey. It might have been Eminem. It was between Eminem and I don't know, T.I. No, wait. Nothing to you. Understand? That was Swagger Like Us. I should do a video like that. Or it's like who had the best verse. Hey, Eminem it was between Eminem and Lil Wayne. It was between them two now, I ain't gonna lie. No, but look, last name ever, first day greatest, like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. What? I'm just saying, started out local, but thanks to my haters, I know G-Boy plays on a first name basis. I don't know, man. There you go. Packing Stadium at Shady, because there's no nuts. They go macadamia ballistic. So No, Gopher broke his purchase run over. Oh no, he ain't had a report like this since last time that he overdosed. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. That's a tough one. We might have to visit that.
Song Forever, where Eminem, among other singers, contributed to the song headed up by Drake. Critics praised Eminem's verse on the track, and then when Drake performed it in Detroit, he actually got Eminem to do the verse live. The crowd exploded for him, even more than they did for Drake. So while Eminem admits that Drake is good, he feels he's better, and has proven it many times. Number 1, Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly. Easily one of the biggest beefs to come out of Eminem's dissing of mumble rappers is the one that occurred with him going up against Machine Gun Kelly. Ironically though, this was a beef that started many years ago when Kelly made a very inappropriate comment about his daughter Haley. If you don't know, Eminem is very protective of his daughter, and the comment itself was honestly very inappropriate, given that she was 16 at the time. But Eminem didn't go off until he released Kamikaze, where in the track Not Alike, he rapped the following. Now you want to come and with me, huh? This little he must be feeling himself. He wants to keep up his tough demeanor, so he does a feature. Decides to team up with Nina. But next time you don't gotta use Tech 9 if you want to come at me with a submachine gun. I'm talking to you, but you already know who the f you are, Kelly. I don't use sublims, and sure, I don't sneak this, but keep commenting on my daughter Haley. Here, Eminem is not only insulting what
Yo, and then you talked to her when she was 16, so he called you R. Kelly. Yo, I ain't really, you know what I mean? We did that a long time ago and got dumb views, but I ain't really put that together.
Kelly did in regards to the comment on his daughter, but he's also insulting his singing ability, noting that he had to team up with another singer, Nina, just to get the buzz and to look tough. He also insults his looks later on in the song. But let's focus on the music here. After hearing the diss, Machine Gun Kelly went off and decided to release a diss track against Eminem called Rap Devil.
I bought a rapper that's twice as young as you. It's called Sway, ask why I can't go up to Shape 45 because of you.
This led to some very interesting beef as the two decided to go back and forth and trade blows.
Corny line, slim your roll out, Kelly, ooh, but I'm 45 and I'm still out selling you.
In terms of Rap Devil, some praised it as Machine Gun Kelly's best song, which is saying something if you had to get angry at Eminem to do good work, in the eyes of many, while others call it the same old thing. Naturally, this brought Eminem to do his own diss track against Kelly called Kill Shot.
How you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun?
Where again, he laid it into this mumble rapper style and tendencies, as well as dived into everything that makes Kelly Kelly, and then annihilating it. Needless to say, once all was said and done, Eminem was declared the winner. Not the least of which was because Machine Gun openly refused to do another diss track. He claimed it was because he didn't find Kill Shot compelling, but most agree that it was because Eminem totally destroyed him. So,
there's two angles on that right there. Like Kill Shot, bar for bar, Kill Shot is probably more like, it's more in there, but like the way he was rapping and the way what he was poking at wasn't, I don't know, I covered it. It was cool. It was, but that Rap Devil, the way it was like Rap Devil birthed Drake's idea for Back to Back. It was more of a song. Well, Kill Shot was more of a like aggressive, like, oh, let me attack you. It was like, I'm gonna make a song and attack you. This one was I'm attacking you, and it's just a song. I don't know, it was just a difference. So it just depends on what you're listening for at that particular time. It's a style clash. So if you're listening for bars, you get bars and music here, but you might just get like heavy bars here. And if you're listening for heavy bars or like him to piece it up a certain way, Eminem is there for you. You already have an ear for Eminem, he's there for you. But MGK was like, what's happening right now at the same time? Like, it just was, but I didn't know that part about him talking to Haley when she was 16, talking about Haley when she's 16. That's kind of crazy.
So, what do you think of my breakdown of the times that Eminem went off on mumble rappers? Do you agree with the disses he laid down? Also, what do you think was the best diss? And should Eminem keep on going after these mumble rappers? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey, just a...
All right, yeah. But anyway, me, myself, personally, I feel like the MGK was the biggest one. It just was. You know what I'm saying? No debate about it. It was the biggest one. Some of them was obscure because he just been dissing everybody. He don't diss people of his ilk for the most part. Like him and Lil Wayne would be an amazing beef, even if it just was for sport. But it don't happen. Him and K-Dot, him and Jay-Z, pick Pusha T, somebody that's a rapper. Beef with Gucci because Gucci said, you know what I mean? Gucci said what he said. This Gucci. But it just don't come off like that. It's like, all right, let me go holler at people that ain't really got it together yet. So that's kind of a, you know what I mean? Take it how you take it. You know what I mean? That's one of those. It's a pretzel. But like, let me know how y'all feel about this. It was alright, you know what I mean? I felt like it was cool. It wasn't too crazy. But I really feel like the Eminem, the Drake one surprised me because we really about to go do the Drake. Because I didn't know that was a thing. So we want to check that out. Because who did have the best verse on Forever? I'm still like, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, break the thumb, crack the notification bell, share for free, $99. Memberships $2.99. Merch DXMTV.com. Yeah. What was that thing I did with my arm just now?